Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. All right, kicking off this Pick'em showdown, we got Jake Matthews, who's basically Australia's favorite grappler-boxer hybrid. Don't tell Robert Whittaker. Jake's been in the UFC so long, he made his debut when Conor McGregor still had a man bun. Then we got Chidi Njokuani, aka Bang Bang. And no, that's not his Wi-Fi password. It's what happens when he throws a knee and someone's soul leaves their body. We got Jake versus Chidi, and this will either be violence or 3 rounds of, hey, do something, let's break it down. Jake the Celtic Kid Matthews, coming in as a -105 with a record of 21-7. Jake Matthews is the guy your parents would love if you brought him home. Respectful, well-spoken, and could probably choke your ex just by thinking about them. He's well-rounded, smart, and has this kind of textbook MMA vibe. His boxing is clean, his grappling is better than people give him credit for, and when he's favored in a matchup, he usually shows up like taxes and seasonal depression. He looked sharp against Phil Rowe, aggressive, clean combinations, even mixing in wrestling. But here's the eternal Jake Matthews question. Is he going to use the tools we know he has, or is he going to try to outbox a Muay Thai monster for 15 minutes like he's got something to prove to his gym coach? Jake can absolutely win this fight if he wrestles. Chidi doesn't love the ground game, and Jake has a solid top game. Jake has good submissions and good top control. He has 8 submissions on his record, but Jake's also a big-time counter-striker on the feet. He doesn't push the pace, doesn't throw first, and that can be a real problem when you're fighting someone with a longer reach, a higher output, and a nickname that sounds like a Quentin Tarantino character. But Jake is riding a 2-fight win streak, so his confidence is high. And Jake has a very underrated chin and really good striking defense. He has only been knocked out 1 time in 28 fights. That's pretty much legendary chin status. With crisp boxing and strong grappling, Jake is a tough test for anyone. Chidi Bang Bang Njokuani coming in as a -120 with a record of 25-10. Ah yes, Chidi, the man, the myth, the reason every middleweight with a functioning chin started praying more. Now fighting at welterweight, where he might be the only guy who cuts down from 6'3", and still looks like he skipped leg day and just loaded the knees with C4. The concerns with Chidi are well known. His cardio is iffy, especially in high-paced grappling fights, and he has a tendency to go full berserker early, then look like he's fighting in molasses by round 3. But here's the twist. Jake doesn't fight at a high pace, he doesn't push the gas pedal, and that might be the best-case scenario for Chidi's lungs. Also, Chidi's takedown defense has looked sharper at this new weight class. He's long, rangy, and strong in the clinch. If Jake doesn't proactively chain wrestle early, Chidi might just knee him out of consciousness or win a quiet, rangy kickboxing match. And that's the thing here, it's hard to see Chidi getting outstruck here. He is really fast and explosive. He is going to make Jake pay for trying to close the distance, and if Jake does clinch, I see him eating a lot of elbows. So, who wins? This fight is a real tough one to pick. Both guys have good striking, and both guys are vets. Jake has the tools to win, but he has to commit to a grindy, grappling-heavy game plan. If he tries to stand and counter Chidi for 15 minutes, he's probably going to get out-volumed, out-kicked, or eaten alive in the clinch. On the flip side, Chidi's chin isn't made of granite, and Jake's boxing is clean enough to sneak one through. But I really feel like he should start grappling in round 1 like a man possessed. If he doesn't, Chidi's going to have the space, reach, and freedom to land the cleaner, flashier shots. This one might be slower than expected, maybe even a little frustrating, but it's going to come down to whose style shows up stronger. And if Jake can get this fight to the ground, he wins. But I'm banking on Chidi keeping it standing and Jake's wrestling staying locked in the glove compartment. Official pick Chidi, Bang Bang, and Njokuani. Give me Chidi to win a close decision by outstriking Jake in a low-volume tactical kickboxing match. If Jake decides to wrestle for real, I'll look dumb. But hey, I've looked dumb for free on Twitter, Chidi by decision, maybe even with a few bang-bang moments in the clinch just to scare us. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.